everybody, ladies, gentlemen, and those in between. Welcome to the show. We just rocking it tonight. It's around midnight. We just shooting the shit up here at the shop. This is the A Bitch edition. So if you're just tuning in, please leave your comments down below, and we appreciate y'all feedback. We will be engaging in conversation with those who comment, and so I'm gonna just introduce myself. Those who don't know, is Jessie, Miss Jessie, and that's on all forms of professionalism. You can come up here and get your hair done at Locks Unlimited. It's 2220 South Fraser Street, Unit 5, down here in the A. So yeah, those y'all got some locks. You need to get done right. Call appointment only. You can check my info in the link that will be provided for y'all. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to my girl, D baby. Let her introduce herself to y'all.
Hey y'all. My name is Devron. They call me D baby Dev. I'm here to talk to my bitches. Let's talk.
Hey bitch.
Real bitch. Sankofa, aka KC.
Mandi with an eye, if you like.
2 eyes if you're nasty. Yeah, so today was a very interesting day, as I did absolutely nothing but ended my day just, full of so much goofiness. And we just in the building right now, we want to touch on a few subjects. Y'all interested in anything y'all want to talk about, you want to shoot the shit with us, leave the comments down below. And yeah, we're going to just get right in it. So what we were talking about earlier is when some women don't think this, but we all tend to think the same thing, that we women do think about sex more than men. And as surprising as that might sound, like women, we are the initiators of the bullshit. You think about it, like when we were younger, if a dude told us he liked us and stuff, we gotta act like we want to throw it at him. You know what I mean? So we initiate the shit because we are already thinking it. What y'all think about that?
I don't relate.
And how so?
I
you
don't
know
fuck with dudes at all, period. But,
okay, well, your preference, who you be gunning for, who attracts you.
So you meaning as in, if I think about sex more than the girl?
Yeah.
Probably not, because I think about money more than I think about sex. So she probably thinks about
some pussy.
Yeah, but I do. I think about it a lot. I'm thinking about it right now.
I think men might overthink it. Be wondering if they could get it if they have a chance. But we're already thinking like, oh, I can just imagine
like platinum.
what he's packing,
platinum,
how he gonna bring it. Like we already dissect shit, man. Like we just in our minds, we've already assumed your whole life.
The whole thing.
I'm just like Cyclops with my shit, so I see her, I'm like, yeah, I can see through the situation.
With one eyeball?
No, 2.
Cyclops have one eyeball.
No, well, I got 2.
Oh, 2.
I'm special. Yeah, I'm special. Yeah, so just the imagining part. That's really where it goes for me, is the imagining part, right? You know what I'm saying? Just kind of thinking about, well, damn, I wonder if she's cool, like, you know what I'm saying? What she smell like, that kind of shit.
I kind of just like automatically go left field, be like, oh, I wonder if we were in a relationship, would he be cool with like swinging? And going to just do, just be adventurous with it, What y'all think about swinging? Is that something you would be interested in if your man and you agreed on something like that?
No.
Why or why not?
No, because I can't get down with that.
Well, what is it about? What is it about swinging that people are so?
I think it's too open.
It's too open.
That's the main thing. I think it's too open.
As in open as like just you're open with anything, or open as in it's public sexual relations going on?
Like it takes a lot of work. You gotta get people that like each other, or but your partner. It's just too much work.
Mommy, but by the time that the subject has come up, you guys have already like talked about it. So you're like, oh, we should try this and try that. And then when the opportunity, presents itself, usually the women are the bait.
Of course.
I can't even tell y'all how many couples have asked me to be the third wheel. Like, do I give off a swinger vibe or something? What the fuck?
I thought that swingers, well, I guess technically you could say that they have swingers couples, though. They have, like, groups of people who think like you who would be okay with. So, why would it be needing to seek out someone? Why would they be asking that third wheel? I thought it would be like a couples kind
Well, because there's different kind of swingers. There's swingers that like, they want to add just one more person in, whether it be male or female, or there's different kind of swing. You don't have to swing with like two couples, right?
Okay.
Well,
I don't swing, ladies and gentlemen, as you
and
as you
I don't
know.
think the gentlemen care.
How you feel, Mandy?
Give me a motherfucking rope. How do y'all swing around this motherfucking rope? Couples, third wheels, all that shit. We gonna live once off in this motherfucker. And you just gotta be adventurous in your sex life. I don't know about the whole relationship thing. Like,
Well, what's your
evolve
dream?
into-
What would be like if you could fantasize something like that? What would it be for you? How would that go? And would you have to like? It's so much to think about. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it is a lot.
to think about.
But when you really want to do it, and you just like, if it's
You
nothing
just
to you,
do it. You can get in the elevator with your man, and a couple get on the elevator, and then boom.
It just happened just like that.
That's too bad.
Fuck no.
And then boom, you just got caught.
How you
That
gonna
shit
get
just
caught?
don't happen like that.
Hey,
Keep watching TV.
Nigga.
no. No.
That shit just don't happen like that.
Why don't
What if
it?
the other couple ain't
You're trying to tell me that random sexual acts, whether it be swingers
I'm not
or
saying
just
random,
individual, like,
but it
doesn't
just
happen.
don't happen like that.
It does. You ain't never had no random shit happen to you?
I have.
We on random shit.
I'm just saying.
I have. I definitely have.
Okay.
It's weird. But like you said, you have one life to live, so it's like, damn, am I gonna do it or am I not? So I definitely understand where you're coming from, but it just it happens like that, but it just don't happen like that.
But it does.
I don't know, how would y'all feel if you and your nigga got on the elevator and the nigga they just came at y'all?
It would take some getting to know. I can't just like,
It depends on what I'm on
We
the
need
elevator
paperwork.
for and what I'm about
No,
to do.
you're going too far.
No,
But
no.
wait, you're going too far because the reason why you're going too far is because Amanda said right when you got on the elevator, they was all about action. So I mean, we're dropping draws, we taking shirts off, we start kissing, we doing all that. So if somebody actually came at y'all had 11 floors to get to.
Okay, well,
My
what?
nigga.
Do you know how many seconds that is?
Would you be down with her? Or you gonna tell these motherfuckers like no? Like
I'll be like,
Now,
I'm here to handle
okay.
business. Call me later.
I can paint the picture. Okay, we're on the elevator, right? And I'm looking over like, damn, this nigga fine, ain't he? This bitch is cute too. Like, hey, baby, look at these niggas. And we can engage in conversation, and next thing you know, we got each other's room number because maybe we're at a hotel. Because it also depends on the setting. Like, are we at a stripper place where they have elevators? I mean, not a stripper place, a swinger place. Where, yeah, we're gonna see other swingers, but unexpectedly, like, we at a hotel. It all depends on if the woman is with the shit. Because if the man, he already kind of wants to, but then it is kind of extra though, like you were saying, because then you got to think about like, okay, is my man gonna be okay with this man being with me? Because I'm okay with him being with this other woman. I mean, it can be complicated if you're complicated, but
you're thinking too far.
But if you don't think far enough, you can put yourself in some goddamn
right.
fatal
So that's why I
attraction
said shit like that just don't happen. Like how many percentage do you think that would just be like, damn, like nightstands, like people that just meet each other and be like, I'm gonna fuck that nigga tonight. You know what I'm saying?
50%.
But actually, for somebody just to get on the elevator and they already horny, they already feeling on each other, and then get to feeling on you.
50%.
Are you down?
No.
It depends on what drug I took.
Don't touch me.
The drugs.
Don't
The drugs.
fucking touch me.
No, I don't know.
you.
I kind of do overanalyze things, but that's for a good reason because, not that this happened to me, but say I was in a situation where, it was a moment of spontaneity and I was just with it, like, I want to go. So then, we end up, going, and I agree to be the third wheel, or I can like couple up and maybe go to the mountains or something and, you know, Airbnb some freaky shit. But I kind of would like it planned out. I would like it planned out because it gives you a little time, like, okay,
to decide if you
we
want to fuck
gonna
with a motherfucker you don't know might have a disease.
We can get paperwork, because if you're talking about a couple, this ain't no random freaky shit.
You can't
You're
get
talking
paperwork
about
on the elevator though.
Because and then there needs to be agreements like, look, I don't want to have y'all baby, so you can't get me pregnant.
That's real shit.
You know, there's certain things you should lay down, but you know,
but
I guess
there's
that
a lot of nasty bitches out here,
and that leads into our next topic. How? Hey, bitch! How open are you to sex in like public, like exhibition? Is that a word? Exhibition.
Sexhibitioning.
Sexhibitioning.
Are you open?
That's our word. We gonna copy.
They like to walk around naked. That's what exhibition is.
That's our word.
Those is nudists. But no. Like, I'm talking about like having sex in a public place with your loved one, with the person that you're with.
Like, I like that shit.
And public is the place. It's full of people in the public.
Like you put them to a park.
It's just a public location with nobody in the public at the time.
Yeah,
fuck
like
them people. Let's get the fucking.
But the thing is, she's saying fuck them people, but I'm more the person that I want these people to watch. Like, you be looking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that motherfucker looking? You know what I'm saying? So public,
I can't relate.
Sankofa is agreeing with anything.
I just can't.
Why can't you relate? You ain't never been like, hey, bitch.
You ain't never put your hand in the bitch's
Yeah, I
hand.
do shit like that in public, but what I'm saying is, like, that's about as far as it's gonna go. Like,
You don't seem like the shy type.
I'm not shy. I'm not shy at all. I've done things in public, but it was very discreetly in public, so I'm like kind of like a discreet kind of person.
So you're the discreet exhibitionist. You're the sex exhibitionist. I'm the a bitch.
It's a bitch in this.
And you the nah exhibitionist.
I like it. Do you think it's worse when you're not in a relationship and you're just fucking in public? Like, say you just, like, back to the random, like, just fucking on a nigga out in public? Or you just, you know for a fact, like, this is my nigga. So is it different in being in a relationship?
Yeah, it's very different.
Or is it with being just single?
It's very different.
Do you think people will judge you more?
Who cares? They're gonna judge you whether that's your nigga or not. Like,
they
oh, she fucking.
Judge, watch, try it.
Get turned on.
Yeah. There's always that one to be in the back, like, I see y'all.
Probably getting horny and shit.
Right, watch the whole thing.
And start clapping at the end.
What was the weirdest place that y'all had sex in public? Like, where?
The weirdest place?
That park over there behind the King Supers on Chambers in Mississippi.
Oh my God.
In the middle of the day, no tents on the track. No tents. It's pretty funny.
Daytime, nighttime.
Broad daylight. Kids outside, everything. All that. Kids walking around, cars pulling in and out next to us and shit.
For me, I would say the ocean, because I really couldn't get into it because I'm like, yo, it's mad germs in this goddamn water.
So stupid.
It's dead fish particles and amoebas, motherfucking seaweed. Yeah, I mean that was. I still, you know, was in a mindset where I was enjoying, but it was just like a lot was going through my head. Like, this shit was nasty, y'all. Like, for real, all that water is being put into my body.
Is that one of them wisdom fishes that sting you, the stingrays? Is that a stingray?
A jellyfish.
Well, we was on the Pacific Coast, so wasn't no jelly or wasn't no stingrays.
I'm scared of getting bit by something, huh?
I think I do not like
nighttime.
You was having.
It was daytime. It was dusk because we weren't from there, and people were like, hey, y'all need to come back, and I was like, they hating, you know. And next thing I'm like, oh look, babe, a dolphin. Like, oh shit, it's sharks with fins too. Like, hey, cuz we need to go ahead and get the fucking water. Like, that's what they've been trying to tell us. They fishing because the sharks bring, you know, the fish to the shore. So they fishing for the fish that's coming, and I'm like, yeah, we out of here. But yeah,
you was having paranoid sex next time.
Well,
I say what?
What was the word of spice?
She says,
Just give us the first word of spice. Sound like you got like 10. This nigga trying to pick like
No.
the rooftop.
A 7-Eleven out, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
oh, I had some 7-Eleven sex. Girl, I had some.
Best sex in the world. You be like,
But it was like in the bathroom.
what the fuck? Wait, I'm lost. She said in the aisle.
in the aisle, like it was just, we was all just fucked up, and yeah, it just happened. And then the clerk was like, "Do you guys need help with anything?" No.
So how many girlfriends you got?
How many bitches you got?
Hey, bitch.
You know,
Tell the truth.
I ain't got no bitches.
Oh, so you don't want none of them to
I
get
just
mad.
got friends.
They like, hey, nigga, I seen you.
I just got friends.
So I'm not your bitch?
All my ladies.
Oh, so we're friends?
Acquaintances.
Oh,
you
okay.
know, buddies.
No.
But I don't keep count because, you know, it's kind of hard. You know, it's hard to keep count, so.
Well, we're going to go ahead and go to a commercial, take a little break, get these bills paid. Thanks, y'all, for tuning in so far. Let us know what y'all think, you know, give us some ideas or, you know, just your emotion about what we're talking about on these subjects. And we'll see y'all in a minute. Don't forget to drop your comments down below.
Twins, man. It's funny because found out she was pregnant, right? I mean, we always said we was gonna have another one, and we was trying to plan it, right? No, we're gonna have another one a couple of years before whatever. She ended up getting pregnant, so we went to the doctor, got the what's it called? You know what I'm saying? Went to the doctor, checked for the baby. When they gave her the, that's not what it is. Is it?
I don't have no kids.
Not sonogram. Yeah, where you look at the, when the doctor show you the baby, when you're pregnant. Ultrasound.
Yeah.
Ultrasound. So what I would tell a young up-and-coming DJ, first of all, you know, take this serious. Make sure this is what you want to do. Second of all, don't ever give up. Like even if, you know, times get rough, it seems like it's not gonna work, you know, put your back against the wall, man, and go 100%. Build your relationships. You know, relationships are worth more than money out here. Build your relationships, because your relationships is what's gonna really keep you going and get you popping. And you know, relationships can take you down too, man. So just make sure you always establish good rapport and keep your relationship solid. That's my advice. You got some of the best questions I ever been answered before.
Good, everybody. It's Jessie, Miss Jessie, and we live right here talking with the voices of Venus with the A bitch and the bitches on the set, and we just shooting the shit, you know, talking about all kind of shit. Just wondering, you know, we was talking about domestic violence earlier, and I'm just kind of trying to piggyback on the other show. Shout out to Horrible Humans. Y'all can catch them when you catch them. And they live on the AHRR network as well. Shout out to all the viewers and those coming in and out. We appreciate you guys. Go ahead and drop some comments. Let us know what y'all think about what we're talking about. And yeah, like I said, we talking about domestic violence and how is that different, in different kind of relationships, because I mean, if you're thinking about two men, two men together, the gay relationships, what do y'all think about domestic violence? And coming from somebody else with a different sexual orientation.
That's gay. She just basically just said
this gay motherfucker over
that's
here.
gay over here is gay to the motherfucker.
Yeah, so I mean,
that don't eat lollipops and don't motherfucking use champagne glasses and shit. That's me, nigga. The gay nigga.
So what? You ever been in like an abusive relationship? Have you ever been abused? Cause that's interesting. See, people forget. Men alike. Boy pussy, whatever.
I ain't got no boy pussy.
I'm just saying.
Get your terminology.
Okay.
Right. Know your pussy.
I'm just saying the dominant one can be abused too. Like,
Well, first of all, I don't get abused because I whip a bitch's ass. You hear me? And then anybody who knows me that got touched on before, then you already know what it is. But I like to communicate because a lot of people don't realize that some people is just crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? And they want you to put your hands on.
But what happens when communication fails?
My go-to is just don't touch me. If you touch me, then I'll touch you back. But I ain't the type to just reach out and touch no one because I don't like when niggas touch me. So I don't, I don't really condone the whole domestic shit, but it don't necessarily have to be physical for you to be abusive. It could be mental, it could be sexual, it could be, verbal, ayo bitch kind of domestic violence.
That's true.
So,
hey bitch, what you think?
I have been in a domestic violence situation, and it's probably been me.
You was the one to beat him up?
No,
Did he like it?
No.
Was it just certain?
No, not in that aspect.
She lying.
No, not in that aspect. I'm talking about in the sense of when you piss me off, my mouth gets a little too reckless, and when you hurt my feelings, I'm a gut punch that ass with my words. So I've been in a situation where I have really, stuck it to a nigga and motherfucker haul off and slap you.
I've been so mad.
Words is one thing. Keep your fucking hands to yourself.
Hey,
yes, but sometimes
when I was younger, I wanted to bang. Like, I'd be like, I wish I was a nigga. Hit me. You're like, okay, bitch, and choke shit out of me. And I'm like, you hit me. I was.
That's the one I'm talking about, the crazy motherfucker. That's what I was just talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm grown. No, I'm grown, you guys. Look at this.
That's crazy.
No, it turns horrible. It's scary.
Brian, what you think?
I don't know. Me personally, my backstory, make it quick. I have been beat by my father. First beat ever. So I feel like after I got beat by my dad, I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I don't know, like I can't say I have had it, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't. No.
Cherie, if she let bitches suck
That's what we got. Wait, we got some comments. Go ahead and read it out loud.
This stupid ass nigga Tally, bro. This nigga said, ask Cherie if she let bitches suck her dick from the back. Well, technically, since it's a fake dick, it don't go to the back.
Well,
it stays in the front.
How big is it?
Probably like the size of my arm.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God.
That's probably minor.
It's about a 10. Girth is crimping though. The girth's crimping.
You busting bitches open.
All the way,
That's
ladies and gentlemen.
They might as well fuck a man.
Well, that's
crazy.
That's the thing though.
You
Sometimes
fucking up bitches
they rather
and
come
all
over
kinds of
here
shit.
because it's a little greener on this side.
Cause you got
It's
a whole
not
different,
selfish.
you
It's
got
not
different types of lesbians. Like I be seeing film for film or film for stud, whatever. But I like women that are like mean and girly, like me. Sexy, high
Me too. I like
jeans,
those kind of women.
Pretty.
Me too.
I'm kind of dominant. If with a woman, I'll be more dominant because I don't want to be dominated by a woman. And I know, everybody might not agree, but that's just what that is.
I just feel like we put a lot of like categorizing on men or women. It's only everybody does the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you fucking with a bitch and she's dominant too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the psychology there? Like what goes on in your mind? Where you're like, I just like you said earlier. You was like, I can't be with no bitch because you know what I'm saying? Like it's not no different being with a bitch than it is being with a nigga on certain levels. On certain levels. I'm not saying it's completely 100% not the same, but generally it's the same.
But you still haven't answered the question. Do you bitches suck your dick from the back?
No.
Would you like turn it like backwards? What? I
It don't go to the back.
question.
It don't go to the back, bro. It's stuck in the front. It's strapped on, nigga.
So
do
it's
they
inside the
suck it?
panties. It's in the panties,
Hey,
right?
now I ain't gonna lie, it's happened a few times, but it was just a joke for me to laugh at, to tell someone. It wasn't something like, oh yeah, girl, come on, shit. I don't feel that. So it's not.
Did she moan while she was
Yeah, and it was funny as fuck. It was funny as fuck.
And she's like, you like that?
I was laying there laughing while she was doing like. Shit, so, but that's when I was younger. Like I'm older now. You do some shit like that, I'm gonna think you're weird as fuck. Like, bitch, you know what it is. This is a toy. We're playing right now. Okay.
I prefer just all flesh. All flesh.
You like that pulsation?
I love to feel veins and heartbeats and pulses and shit. I don't, we don't need a toy. You feel me? I like to satisfy. Alright, shout out to the satisfiers because it doesn't even take verbalizing to know what somebody else really wants. You can kind of just like get the mood and they be like, oh my God, how did you know it was time for that? You just know. It's all about that chemistry. Man, woman, you know.
I'm curious.
How y'all vibe?
You curious about what?
I'm curious about y'all in these strap-ons. I don't
You say y'all. This
All
one.
the studs out there. She's talking to us.
Yes.
Shout out to the studs.
Because you know, at the end of from my perspective, y'all have vaginas still like that.
So
And you're attaching this thing like. Is it a thing on there that like pleasures you while you're pleasuring with the strap on?
You know, see, for me, I mean, I don't know.
Do they have like the vibrator on the inside?
I don't know what they do, but
how do you put it on? Is it a strap? You put it in your panties? Like what?
Is it like? Do you put it?
can y'all let her answer? Damn, I mean y'all just here, but
No, y'all got some questions.
I didn't even let her answer.
Drop them questions.
I mean y'all came at her, so come on.
Hey, cause curiosity did kill the cat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, but shout out to Sankofa. She's our guest on the panel today, and you know we got to put her on the
They
spot.
got the drilling.
We're
Ain't
drilling her.
no shot.
Jessie was going. So what
So
is
it's just
it?
the
Can we
things
do
you got.
this?
You
Can
got
we do
so
that?
many-
I'm a visual person. I need to know. I
So
need to
look,
keep
I'm
my
gonna
mind.
tell y'all. You got some motherfuckers that use the actual harnesses that you go to the store and you pay dollars for. I don't do that. I go to Walmart and buy tidy whities. That's what I do.
And she put it through the hole. And she put it through the hole. So it don't come out. So you gotta buy.
Shut the fuck
So you have to buy
up.
really
Yeah,
tight ones.
I'll be murder mashing
Yeah,
like
you
that
put
nigga.
the dildo through the panties.
No, like you know how I got
Y'all is funny.
got a hole in there. Like
Yeah, well,
So
that's
you
what
know
I meant.
where you be on your feet and you just.
I can do everything. I can do everything Touch and Tally do. I can do everything.
Shout out to Tally
Except
who's
get my
not
dick
here
sucked
right
from the
now.
back. Except getting my dick sucked from the back. That's the only thing I reckon I cannot
Oh
do.
shit.
But acrobatics and all that, it goes down. I do better than Captain Gates, believe that.
So your sexual get off is more of a mental
Get off.
thing.
No,
like
I get off.
okay.
So I was gonna say that.
So
too.
what your clip rests
So
on
some
the
people,
thing?
yeah, because the ones that have the suction cup on the back, is you know, they got the ones that go in the shower. You know what I'm saying? I buy them.
That's that freaky
And they got the
shit.
balls.
Some
You know
of it,
about
but y'all
that.
gotta think
I
about it.
just
Y'all
feel
gotta
like
think
this.
about it. Even
I'm
if she
put like
didn't
this,
have that,
1,000 strokes.
every time she
1,000
hit,
strokes, it's a wrap.
every time she hit,
Every
something's
time.
hitting her clip.
It's 1,000 strokes.
So
man. That's all I'm saying.
it's gonna get a thump.
1,000 strokes, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
then, okay, so what is done when you think all has been done in the bedroom? When you think all has been tried, no other avenues can be, driven on that you haven't already been down before. Like, what's the next? Because for me, I need to do something crazy. Maybe it's a thought. I never tried it. Y'all think it can happen? So you take the balls,
Y'all
right?
think y'all can handle it?
Okay.
is you take the balls and you wrap it around the dick right there, and you suck his dick. One, the balls have to be big enough.
Maybe that's gonna hurt him.
So
shit gonna
basically, you're saying you want the dick and the balls in your mouth.
No, no, that's it.
Yeah, big ass mouth. That's crazy.
No.
So what are you
It's
saying?
doable.
Yeah,
too
like
much
so.
for me,
What are
ladies
you
and
saying? So
gentlemen.
what are you getting to?
You
I'm
want
just like
dick wrapped
just
balls. Dick wrapped balls. Understand that?
What I'm saying is the point of the question. Well, the question is,
I'm there.
what do you do when all has been done? Like, how do you avoid boredom? Personally,
Stop having sex every fucking day.
no,
No,
that's not an option.
Take a goddamn break.
No, okay, yeah, there are breaks.
If it gets
No.
boring after like 4 times, if we didn't smash for like 3
Man, I
hours,
promise you,
each
there's
time,
always something to do.
it can
I
get
don't
boring
know.
unless you're gonna be playing your booty.
That's already
So
included.
doo-doo chasing.
I don't chase the booty.
I'm just playing. Hey,
She got me fucked
Do you
up,
fuck
America.
her up and they ask
She
you
got me
to go?
fucked up, America. Goddamn, you hear me? Fuck this nigga.
America, world.
I don't know.
Shout out to the AIDS.
If I had,
This nigga
if
cut.
I had in-house dick, nigga, I want to fuck every day. I don't give a
all
damn.
kind of shit. We finna hang from these motherfucking lamps. Motherfucking
Nigga,
baby
I'm about to
stand
call
gonna be in this
the homegirl.
motherfucker every day.
I'm about to call the homegirl.
Like,
hey, bitch.
for real.
Hey, bitch.
I don't know. I just that ain't no.
Come get you some dick.
Who got the lighter? Who got the lighter?
Okay.
Y'all keep losing.
I told y'all when I
That's y'all, man.
Y'all just.
I think if the vibe is right, and whether you have in-home or you got that old faithful that comes through, I don't think you'll get bored easily because it's like some type of competition in a sense. Like,
Well, then what's too
what
much?
type of freaky shit you finna come up with today?
Well, what's too much then? What's too much? That's a good question. All you freaks out there, what's too
All you
much?
freaks out there.
You
What's
know?
too much?
Y'all come on, talk to us.
What's the limits?
And we have a lot of men watching this. We want to know. I don't know which camera.
Yeah,
We wanna
man.
know your-
Can y'all tell us what do you do to keep that spark going? Like, you know, just to avoid boredom. Like, what y'all do? Like, what if we want something new? How do you keep a woman's
One of the homies
attention?
told me they throw fuck bitches. That's what he do to keep it exciting.
He throw fucks bitches.
I heard that he gets excited about that.
Oh, a lot of men
A
do.
lot of men get excited
you
about
like it?
fucking a bitch
Do
face.
you like
Throw
fucking throw?
No. What do I get out of that?
Hey, what do you get out of putting the dildo
Hey,
in
a
it?
bitch throw up on me, it's a problem.
So she gonna throw up?
She might.
Have
but
y'all
she ain't
ever
doing that
had
shit.
that happen to you?
That you threw up?
Have y'all ever had?
I plead the fifth.
Have y'all ever had somebody ask you to piss in their mouth?
I plead the fifth.
I second that.
Fuck no.
Do y'all think it?
I
People
plead the
is
fifth.
nasty out here. Cause that was a story told to me, and like that shit right there that's just taking it too far. What?
This nigga just said
Nah.
Why
If
not?
you're the
It's
one,
perfectly
if
fine.
you're the one doing it to the person who wants it done to them,
You're down with it.
You be pissing on people like
That shit-
that.
don't make me laugh because it's gonna
that shit is
That is nasty.
that's nasty as hell.
Hey, like I said, you gotta avoid boredom. Some things. Hey,
That shit
bitch.
is
Shit like that you get paid for.
Yeah, you need to get
Hey, pay me
you
a
need to
bit.
get on Pornhub.
Shit like that you're gonna pay.
She need to be a MILF mom on Pornhub or something. I don't know what the fuck. That shit nasty.
That's not nasty. This is just preferences.
It's
Some people can
it's
think that-
bodily waste, man. That shit's disgusting.
So is
So do
ejaculating.
it turn you on or
Come,
or
it's
you're
waste.
just doing it?
I don't get
If you're not using it to make the baby, then it's not going up in it, and it's not doing metastasizing. What is that? Making the
shit.
baby.
This shit.
Then I mean it's all waste, but it's not waste.
That's
It's not wasteful.
That's
So are you like
nasty.
just pissing on them?
On his
On their
chest,
body
I like
or like-
splash or something.
next topic, dude. What the fuck?
Hey, whatever the nigga want.
You know.
Why not? We can be in the shower.
I'd rather talk about.
Okay, if you're in the shower, right, and the shower's running, and you're like, hey, baby, he just ran there. Come on, right here, baby, come on. You know?
No, what?
That would turn me off.
I would laugh, but I'm like, oh, this nigga nasty.
And she won't go tell the homie in the morning.
Hey, bitch.
Like, girl, you know I pissed all on that nigga mustache, right? That's disgusting, bro.
That's so nasty.
Too much.
I can't.
I'm just saying I would be
You are
open.
doing a lot of
Because I'm open. I'm open.
Shit, nigga, I didn't even know that.
She said she would be.
I'm open.
She's doing it.
I look at her differently. I'm like,
Because when I tell stories,
pissing on niggas.
I like to tell vivid,
Did she piss on you? Tell me.
colorful
Nigga, you better not know.
details.
What is the hard liquor?
Nigga, let me ask Tally a question now.
Hey,
Tally,
pass that Julio.
since we asking questions and shit, nigga, I answer my question now. You answer mine.
What's yours?
Do you let Jessie piss on your mustache?
Can't answer. I got a drink.
Y'all pissing.
I didn't ask Jessie. I asked Chuck.
I don't like it. It's just warm and it's right here by my. I mean, I don't know where it's gonna be. I just feel like I wouldn't want it done to
No,
me.
Jess. No.
But if so, if I'm in the shot with a nigga, he got pee in my leg. In my leg.
No homo, but
No.
yeah, this nigga tripping.
If my leg is touching the stream and we're both in the shower, I'm gonna just put it in the water and wash it off. Y'all just get lit.
That's
Open up your
different,
horizons.
though.
We're talking
That's
about actually.
No, I'm not saying,
No.
oh, the niggas gonna
Check
stop
this
and piss
nigga
on
right
me.
now.
Just keep changing it.
Where the lighter at?
Okay, you're going too far.
Let me ask you a question.
What she just did.
What I just did was say some
And she
shit
just
a lot of people
admitted
won't
something that she really, really like doing.
say. No.
That's why I asked you, is it a turn on? Do you be turned on about it? Like when
Yeah, she
you're
do.
pissing on this
I mean,
nigga, are you
I'm-
turned on?
Look, okay, everything depends. It wouldn't be with a new guy. It would be with someone I'm comfortable with, even if he was
Okay, but
even if he was
It's
new.
are you turned on?
If it were to
Ask the
happen,
question, nigga.
I would imagine I would not say no. Is what I'm saying. I wouldn't say yeah.
I didn't say yes or no. I said,
If
are
the shit
you
turn-
turned on
I'm
about
turned.
it?
Hey, yep, I'm turned on. If my nigga's
That's
turned
what's
on
up. That's what's up.
and he want me to piss
So
on
I'ma
his
take
chest,
that
So you gonna be
Yes,
turned on and you gonna squat over that nigga and you
She
gonna
with the
piss.
man, nigga.
Nigga, that's what's up. Nigga,
She with the man.
get the fuck out of here, that
She with the
nigga.
motherfucking man.
Next.
So what weird shit do y'all bitches be doing?
Nah,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
hey bitch,
Hey, bitch, I got you. Hey,
let's
bitch.
go.
What
Let's
y'all be
go.
doing? Weird
Nah,
shit.
I'm open.
Now,
I'm open.
that's weird.
That just escalated quickly.
I'm open to
That escalated
suggestions,
quickly.
Yeah.
making things interesting, finding out things about each other that you really never knew. Like, oh shit, this nigga like this kind of shit. I'm not freaked out, but I'm just like, ugh. But I'm still gonna do it, and I'm still gonna be like, okay, well, did you
But
like
that
it?
shit that you no, that shit that you do, like if your husband or something, but you
Yeah.
have that, like, but a random ass nigga,
Not random. I'm not random urine. You know, I like to know his diet. I want to know the nigga diet.
I
drink a lot
don't
of
do
water.
random urine. It has to be
Nigga.
familiar.
Do you have alkaline in your system?
I have to do familiar urine. Did
he drinks. He drinks 3 cups of water. Then
Where's
like,
the
all
man?
right, out of here.
Let's spill
Nigga
it.
don't need to be
motherfucker.
pissing.
Let's spill it.
To any no accusation.
That is crazy.
All
This nigga.
ideal thoughts.
Hypothetical.
Hypothetically, if it's an
Weird,
if would
freaky
you,
shit.
and I said if
She
presented.
said yes.
Yeah.
That's
She
what's
said
up.
yes.
I'm
That's
down.
what's up.
I do.
So, on a Sunday night, this nigga just like peeing on people. It's like, I just want
Well, I'm here
Or
with y'all,
getting peed
bitch.
on. She said both. She like getting peed on and she like to pee on.
Nah, I ain't saying none of that. See, this is
don't put no words in my mouth.
let me get the record.
Don't put no
Let me-
piss in her
let me
mouth.
get the record
You heard me?
straight, all right?
She said don't put no piss in her mouth.
But that's what's up. So, you
Okay, so
basically
what's the difference
telling
than a
me
nigga busting a nut in your face?
That is skincare, motherfucker.
Okay, so what nutrients does a urine have? What benefits can urine do for your skin?
I ain't looked that up because I
I learn something every day.
shit like
Google it.
that.
urine can do a lot. It can clear your skin too.
Okay.
Nah,
You know, people
it
take
also
baby.
break you out.
break you out. How you know?
Cause he's fucking
Cause she got a bump.
Cause he's toxins, nigga. The fuck?
Nah, that's
I
different.
remember when I was a little kid and I peed down my leg and it started itching. The fuck, nigga? That shit is toxic.
That's different.
It's called waste for a
Pee
reason.
don't make babies.
Pee is waste.
Sperm make babies.
Urine
Sperm ain't
contains
waste.
urea,
Like
which is an exfoliant that gives the skin some turnover and breaks it up. All right. What's interesting about urea is that it is also a humectant.
Do you even know what that is?
Yes, it can retain moisture.
I told you, it can.
I don't give a
College
fuck.
student over
But
here.
no,
I don't
let
like
me
that.
put
You better not
College
try to
student
piss on
bitch
my
over here
face.
to the left.
Okay, now let's see what sperm do.
Okay,
It makes babies.
that is simply a suggestion.
And shampoo.
No. That was an example. If suggested something different, would you try something? Is that going too far? That was just saying no. For me, it's not going too far. Has it happened?
Yes.
Who cares?
Yes. Who cares?
It happened.
Yes, it did.
Do I want it to happen? Who
Yes,
cares?
yes, she
The
does.
thing is, a bitch is willing to, keep things
You
fast.
open.
And it could
That's
just be
real
some,
funny, interesting shit.
yeah. Shout out to all the.
The shit that
I
goes
don't
down
know.
in this world.
You can't be. I don't know.
It
I
has to
don't
be
know.
like right moments.
They don't have.
We
porn
need to
called
talk
golden
about
showers
this.
for nothing. They have golden shower porn because people's into that shit. That's
Yeah.
just what it is. Men, women.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised what a lot of people's into.
I don't like my feet touched.
I like
Do not suck on my toes.
I like sucking toe.
No. Nigga, no air circulates between them first two or the last. Do not between my toes. Tickles and it's nasty, it's wet and it's slimy. No.
I like it. It's fine.
So you want a bitch
Wait,
digging
you
inside
like-
your ear?
Your feet
I like
being
it too.
licked, or you
Ooh,
like feet
nasty.
in your mouth?
She like to suck feet and get her ears licked, but she don't like peeing.
But I'm not about to pee on no bitch. I'm gonna pee. It's gonna be on the goddamn toilet, bitch. And if you pee on me, swear to God, I'm gonna be
That nigga got mad at if you pee on me,
I'm gonna
bitch.
slap fire out your ass, man. Pow, motherfucker.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that.
Absolutely.
Because my question is, how do you feel about bitches that squirt? And the bitches that squirt, how do y'all feel about it? 'Cause there's always been that argument
I didn't argue
that that's
that,
some
man.
piss.
And I
That's
hope
true.
she's not watching right now, but she
That's
knows who
true.
you are.
You know who you are.
I asked the bitch, I'm like, did you pee? She said no. I was like, all right, well, we gonna let this motherfucking sheet dry until tomorrow. And we
And
gonna
if that
smell
little
the
outline
smoke.
ain't white,
And we gonna smell this motherfucker. And if it smell like piss, it's over for you. The next morning, that shit smell like straight piss, bro. But my shirt was wet right here, so I was a little. So I smelled the shirt too. Like, yeah, bitch, you got me fucked up. You're
So you have been peed on.
Hell yeah. I didn't like it.
yeah,
I ain't like that shit, ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen. You hear?
the gavel came down on me.
It was not. It wasn't because I said you pee on me. It was because the bitch. She did it wrong.
But you're allowing it. She wasn't allowing
Yeah,
it.
this nigga like
You
yeah,
allowing
pee on
this
me and
shit.
Yeah.
So it don't matter.
You would have been a great dick.
So
for
back to
Kelly.
feet.
Give me
You
some of that
suck feet?
I like toes if they pretty.
Okay.
If they clean and they don't got no
Nah,
crusties on there.
No, there's things in feet.
As long as
that
they
just
pretty
should not
and the
go in
toes
mouth.
match and everything, it's cool. Everything's good. It's
And they
great.
smell like
And it
Hitting
smells like
shit,
soap.
sucking toes, like.
Soap and
ooh.
lotion, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
what's up.
That's nice and sexy.
So you be fucking bitches like a nigga.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite position?
Doggy style. Doggy style.
What's your favorite position? D baby.
I don't know.
Every.
She like them all. Look, she
Look.
doing what you did earlier.
What's the most uncomfortable position for y'all?
Upside down.
Face to face.
Upside down, what do you mean? Like
Okay, so your ass is on the end of the bed.
I need a different seat.
she's painting the picture. Go ahead.
When your
girl.
ass is on the end of the bed and your body is arched off the bed and your hands are on the floor. Can y'all see it?
Oh, you hanging backwards off the bed.
And he's
Where are
in front
where are
of
your
you.
feet?
In the air.
Okay.
But you're more so if you trust a nigga, they're in the air. If you don't trust a nigga
In her mouth.
No, nigga. Maybe.
That's the most uncomfortable. Yeah, that's uncomfortable because bitches with big titties, I can't fucking breathe after a certain while. Like, you gotta tap a nigga's knee, like, hey, stop.
His knee.
I didn't stretch today. I ain't stretched today. I
Can't
wouldn't
breathe.
I would say the most uncomfortable shit for me. Not really have. There's nothing that's uncomfortable for me. Maybe if oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, there is.
This
There
nigga
is.
like pee.
So you know how you? Nah, like I was laying down, right?
This shit
So
that comes
I'm-
out when you talk to somebody. It's crazy, man.
So I'm laying down. There is something uncomfortable for me.
Well, tell it, nigga, because as far as I'm concerned, you are fearless, nigga.
I'm not fearless.
Goddamn. Shit.
What is your uncomfortable position?
I don't even want to say
We
it.
listening.
All right, it is some other shit though. All right, so I'm laying down, right? Head here, legs out, shit, a little open, and the dude is like backward. He's opposite of me, right? So we're like this, and he's trying to goose me like that, and I'm just like, it feel weird going in like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hitting the bottom of my body, and I don't like that.
Pineapple, she don't like that.
No, wait. Describe that again.
Because he,
Like the corner sushi. I was about to. Like the position.
okay,
That don't even sound right.
all right,
You
so
lay it
So
down.
basically, you
So
she
you're
lay this
straight.
way, but
This
he
is
lays
my-
the
this is
other
my
way.
head, right?
His head is on her
this
feet.
is my body, my tail,
Right.
He's
laying
on
head
me
to
like
feet.
this, like his ass is towards my face.
Like
Right?
a,
So almost like a 69.
okay,
right?
but flat.
Not this, yeah, this. And then he is trying to dig his dick in backwards, and it's just not. I'm not
Come
built
on,
that
whoever
way.
did that is stupid.
I don't know what the nigga was
Down with
Hey, I'm just
that
saying.
nigga, come on now.
He asked for the most uncomfortable.
I would be like, what the fuck is you doing? What?
I would have tried to spin a motherfucker around. Cause that's what it seemed like you trying to do, nigga. Like, let me
Like, yo,
you
shit,
push.
that's like getting sucked from behind. Nigga, it's going like this, nigga. If he laying on top of it, it's going like this, nigga. What
Hey,
the
he
fuck?
read one of these books and was like, I want to
What the
try
hell?
it.
Nah,
Try it with Jessie.
seen that shit on Pornhub or some shit.
Or he read that book.
That would probably would have been really terrible if he had that curve.
No, that nigga was high. He was high and he was like, I'm gonna do it like this.
He probably
So-
wanted you to push him so he could get that.
I mean, it wasn't. It was. I mean, I did say, hey,
It was
I'm
awkward.
done.
Was it
I
awkward?
mean, I was just like, hey,
But
can
was
we
it
stop?
over? Was the session over?
At the moment it went in a couple times, I'm like, all right, we done with this one.
Like, wouldn't that even hurt for him?
Hey, apparently not. The nigga was with it.
Okay.
He got the flexi
Then
dick.
He probably used to back the
Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah.
What's yours, D baby?
She don't know.
She don't got one.
She don't got nothing uncomfortable.
No, I
No
just
favorites.
I like dick. You bitches, we like dick. I like dick. You like pussy. I
So
like
you don't
dick.
ever-
I don't know. I don't be. If I'm uncomfortable, I'm gonna address it. Anything can be uncomfortable. You know, if they're not fucking you the right way, I don't know. I
Or
don't.
if they making them ugly
I'm
ass
not trying to be
faces
the
and you
hard
on
one,
top
but
of them,
no,
and they
it's
sex
not.
faces
I
is
never.
ugly. That's what I don't like. That shit.
I don't
be
know.
like, man.
I'm too busy.
And
with
if
my
he's the
own
right
feelings.
one,
Sex
and he
faces,
know
I
what
don't
he's
know what this
doing,
nigga look
shit,
like.
he gonna
Some
put
of
you
them
in a
bitches be ugly as
position.
fuck when they get it.
I don't know. I'll tell a nigga quick.
So you never,
Stop.
Put me in a position.
never gonna get no dick.
For real.
Good, bro. That's for y'all. That's enough dick for y'all. Y'all
But
can have
but
it.
I'm just saying,
Enjoy
like
it.
everybody has to experience something twice. Like you haven't even
Twice
like.
is nice.
Have you seen a dick in front of you before with the veins and it be throbbing a little?
And
bit?
she be like, yeah, it look like mine, homie.
And I'll be like, this nigga's like the new 2020 gay nigga.
Mine got
That
veins
type of
too,
nigga.
good.
Y'all
You got veins in yours?
Yeah, it's a mole. It's a dick mole.
Do you walk around with it? To have a dick print?
It's a
When I was
dick
younger.
mode.
Oh,
Whose
God.
dick did you
That
mold?
shit didn't go hard.
No.
They mold.
Oh.
They mold to like porn stars and shit, bro.
I know, but I know. I know
Y'all
dick
just
molds
asked
too.
it.
Like you can get a
You
dick
said
molded.
you said you used to wear it.
Yeah,
in public.
So she got
you
the
put
big
your
ring.
clothes on top of this shit like you was ready.
Yeah, when you were younger and shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, I used to go to church
That's
and get
what's
kicked
up.
out that motherfucker and shit.
Oh, no
So you
straps.
be ready
No
to fuck
straps.
after
They
the
be
on
like
the
that.
dance- they be on the
No
dance floor.
straps.
The girl that girl up on you and she be like, oh, let's go in the bathroom. Okay. And then they get kicked out.
So they pat you down
Oh.
before you go in?
Because in the gay club, you can't have two people in the stall because they know how gay people are. You know what I'm saying? Nasty as hell.
So
So
it's heterosexual.
they'll catch you in the stall with 2 feet and you get kicked out. I got kicked out a couple times with 2 feet in that stall.
You mean 4 feet?
2 feet.
Oh, 2
2
feet.
feet facing that way.
I'm still stuck that shit.
She be on the toilet and I be facing the toilet like I'm pissing, but they know that it's a women's
How they
bathroom.
know they looking under the stall?
Because it's a women's bathroom. Yes, the security.
But some bitches like to pee frontward standing up with their legs open because they want a penis.
Hey, this was in the early 2000s. You know.
When you was wearing it?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Well, you
So
better
they pat
travel
them
back
down.
because now they bathroom open as fuck. Everybody go in that
I'm too
bathroom.
old for that.
They pat them down, say no straps of any sort. No
So what do you do
no
now?
straps.
Say like you met a bitch or something, or you seen a bitch that you was already fucking on, and y'all, you know, you wanted to fuck right then and there. Was you going home to get your shit, or you already got it with you? What the fuck?
It just depends, because you know,
Like, I gotta go home and get my dick
Hey,
from.
so it's a toy, so it's
You
a
gotta
thing,
go
right?
get the shit.
And
Like,
then, look, here's the thing though, because not every female, like not every chick that I done fucked with dildos before. So it's almost like a, hey, so just want to let you know there's this thing that I do. You want to try it type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
and if she
sometimes
say
it
no, what? It's just
Sometimes it
playing with
involves
the pussy.
but man, I never gotta know, bro. All these bitches like penetration. It don't matter what it is. Now, certain women, they know specifically whether they like it pulsating or not. But all these bitches like penetration.
Okay.
So
You
I ain't never gotta know. So
I think you should get penetrated one more time.
no, I'm just,
For good standings.
yeah, okay.
From
I'll do it through y'all. You let me know how I feel. Okay? All right, next time.
So if a man
This motherfucker went from you should try dick again. No, good, bro. This shit was not for me.
Right.
Everything ain't for everybody. Like, I don't like lollipops.
Stop giving these
You
women
know?
whack dick so that they don't want to try it anymore. There's a problem.
Wait, repeat that.
I want these men to stop giving out whack dick.
Yeah, because then I get the bitches. That's what happens. They come over him. Keep doing that, fellas. It's great. It
And
works out
that's
for
and
us.
I always go back to the same.
Stud love.
It always brings me right back to the chemistry point. Like if the chemistry's there, like off top, you can see somebody be like, yeah, this nigga gonna fuck shit out of me just by his mannerisms or whatever. Like you can, you gotta tell somebody's, like the groove they have or whatever.
Yeah.
The motion in the ocean, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm just saying, chemistry is everything. So if you don't have the chemistry, then you're wasting time. It's too much of a gamble to try to guess. That's why I can't do the, take a nigga home from the club thing. Like, no, I got too many questions. Like, I don't,
It ain't even about the questions. It's damn, is you gonna fuck me like this nigga did? Cause if I get home and you don't fuck me like,
How he know what the other nigga did.
you better be good.
Just be good.
That's a
So if
gamble.
it's not good, then what happens?
That's
If
fucked
not
up.
good,
It's
that
fucked
means-
up.
That means you just took one for the team, then.
So then,
And that's fucked up. That's real shit.
But what if this nigga don't know he has whack dick?
You have
let
to
him.
let him know.
you still took one
Stop
for the team.
lying to these niggas, telling these niggas they got big dicks or they fucking you good. Nigga, tell the nigga the truth. Nigga, or teach the nigga. Teach
Hey,
the
but
nigga how to fuck you.
How do you know what's big to you ain't small to another motherfucker?
It all depends
So
on that.
you
subject.
can't tell a bitch not tell a nigga the truth if their truth is not your truth.
Nah.
Okay, well she likes
That's just like asking. How does a woman
she likes to argue.
That shit is no, you just
Oh.
know.
Ding ding. How do you know
I'm saying because
what good pussy is if you can't feel the inside with another part that would stimulate
well, I'm gonna put
you?
it like this because all my dildos is big as fuck. So if that motherfucker bump falling in that motherfucker like this for 35 minutes,
That's the longest.
that's
20
no
minutes.
bueno.
But you're still not feeling it though.
That's the thing. Like,
You're
So
not,
it's the same
you're not
thing.
feeling that
that's the thing.
shit.
Like me and another homie was talking about this the other
That's
day.
what I'm
Like,
gonna ask you.
it's
Does it apply
like
the same way?
it goes back to the chemistry thing too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the type of chemistry you have with that individual. And me as being a lesbian, you know what I'm saying? You could tell a hoe. Like I know a hoe. Like the same.
So
hoe.
you're still gonna say, "Oh, she has some good ass pussy."
No, I'm not gonna be like that. Shit was trash. If it's trash, it's trash. Whether I can feel it or not, you can tell it's trash. Whether the bitch don't
Because you got
or-
one, but you don't use it.
it's lesbian trash sex, okay? It's out there, trust me.
I mean, I'm
What
not a
is
stranger
lesbian
to it.
trash
but-
sex?
Basically, bitches got trash pussy in the lesbian world too, is what I'm saying. So it doesn't really necessarily matter when I can be with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that change the temperament because it's not a real male-female situation. So,
But then what if a man goes behind you and has sex with this woman who had the trash pussy
That's
and
happened
say,
before.
hey, nigga, you lied. That was some good shit.
You feels
Everything he loved, but here come this woman who has a vagina and said it was trash. But how does she know?
because the nigga, because either it would, I'm telling you, the shit either be dry or it just be not right. Just don't be
If
right.
it's dry, get it wet. That's what I got to say.
Man,
about
listen, I don't
Get it
eat-
wet, then,
I don't
nigga.
eat every bitch's poop.
It's a
That
dry,
just
put
don't
some
happen.
spit on it.
That just,
Shit.
that just don't happen.
It's dry. Well, shit. You friction me.
It's trash, bitch, because you don't drink enough water, you don't eat enough vegetables.
Water does not make good.
You
pussy.
doing
We
all
had
that
this
coke, you
conversation
don't eat enough
last
water.
week.
Popping all
When
this
I gave the
and
advice
your
to
shit
ladies,
is
drink a lot of water.
motherfucking trash, bitch, because you don't take care of your body, bitch.
No.
You got trash pussy. Your shit's dry.
That's a tampon. So. I always wanted to know. I'm sorry. I just want to know. Too far? Okay, that's too far.
Nah, that's good. But you nigga think she's slick though. She not slicker than me, nigga. Pass, nigga. I wish I would.
Max is the liner.
Oh, I don't do dingling, but I put a tampon in 3. No, bro, don't happen.
But I'm just now you gonna be walking around with this big old pad.
It's fine. I'm fine. I've been doing
I
it
guess you
forever.
want a bulge.
It ain't no balls, bro. What you mean?
That's what you should have told the bouncer.
I
like,
wear too many clothes for you to know.
people you
I don't
ask
wear
that shit.
clothes that show
They'll say
camel
that
toes and cleavages and shit. So how the fuck would you know if I got a bulge or not? You don't know if I got a diaper on or not.
a diaper.
I got on one right now, motherfucker. You can't
So
tell.
now I'm
diaper.
wondering like, ooh, that's the he wear his strap or she wear her strap, but it's a pad.
You tripping. You tripping, nigga. The pad goes under the crotch.
I'm just saying, even
strap
studs
on
wear
goes
these
on top
skinny
of the
jeans.
crotch. I don't wear skinny jeans. I'm a real nigga. I don't wear skinny jeans. I don't eat lollipops. I don't fucking drink out of champagne glasses. I don't show cleavage. I don't use like blocks, nigga. I don't do none of that.
None of that shit.
Lap gloss.
Lap gloss.
Lap gloss.
That's that shit you brought in here. Did you say it was
Yeah.
that?
KC.
That's special shit right there.
That's that KC.
Yeah, man. Stop trying to do me though, Jessie. Stop trying to, you know what I'm saying? No,
You're mine.
don't do me for this.
Questions.
And don't do me for this. You already
You can ask me anything. I just got ragged on with the whole urine.
nigga talking about pass the tampons. You just pass the
So,
pass the tampons, bitch. I'm about to catch this nigga off guard. No, nigga. I'm all the way on point. Nigga.
it's okay to be inquisitive. People don't be
Well,
afraid
shit,
to ask.
everybody's
nobody
not me,
nothing.
so don't just take my answer as just the sole answer for all the women that's gay because
That's
some of
true.
these bitches is weird, bro. They be like me and then they go get some dick and you see them pregnant or they do like tampons or they ain't never tried dick and they really want to and then they try it and now they really don't know what the fuck to do with their life. That's not me.
Yeah.
So you're just
I like
firm
girls.
on no dick.
I like pussy, man. Pussy likes me. Hi, ladies. How y'all doing?
Shout out to all those who like pussy.
Shout out to the beautiful women out there tonight.
Yeah, that just just keep.
Check the real nigga changed the voice and all. Did y'all catch that? Do it again. Oh shit.
Jessie, condom or no condom?
I really hope you guys are commenting down below. Some interesting things. I'm learning. Hope you're learning.
These niggas trying to
And I
air
hope
me out on
you're
this
interested.
motherfucker. Fuck that, nigga. This
And-
nigga called me like, hey, you should come and sit on the panel.
Yeah, and if you ever
I'm
wanna
like,
come,
I'm waiting on somebody.
Yeah,
Oh, that
join
nigga on his
the
way over here too. Like,
Be
come
a
on,
guest.
man.
guest host, whatever have you, please leave comments down below. Even if you know you want us to shout you out, your business, your company, products you have, anything, just go ahead, leave a comment down below. We appreciate y'all tuning in so far, but we'll be right back. So come back with us. Peace.
Yo, this DJ Squizzy Taylor. I'm locked in with our network, man. Yeah. Now I got the name, little this cat name. His name was Jordan. Jordan. I ain't gonna think of his last name, but his name was Jordan. And we was roasting. I want to say it was me, Chop, R.P. Chop, homie Joe, gang of niggas. We right in front of where we used to kick it, like right in front of the principal's office. And I was like a sophomore, as a freshman or something. And the upper class was we roasting and shit. Nigga said, man, don't shut up with your little bill looking at, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, the whole shit went crazy. Niggas start dying. So then being the young nigga for the next couple of weeks, everybody like, Lil Bill, you know what I'm saying? So I just ran with it. Nigga, I had that shit set it on the backpack, like, you know what I'm saying? And I've been Lil Bill ever since. Niggas still call me Bill. Like, if you really know me, you gonna call me Bill or Lil Bill, you know what I'm saying? So ever since, like, that's just been me. I always wanted it because of, like, I've always loved, like, DJ Clue and all that shit. And I would go to these other cities and be like, damn, they turn it up. Like, man, I would love a tourist to come to Denver and turn and be like, okay, Squizzy Taylor on this motherfucker right now, you know what I'm saying? Because I would go to the East Coast and hear Clue or hear, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. So once I became on some DJ shit, yeah, I wanted that shit for sure. And I knew nothing about it. I knew nothing about radio. I didn't know how it worked at all. So at first, absolutely, I was like, oh, this ain't, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Cause like, if you don't know radio, nigga, you gonna hate that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Which people do who don't know what's going on. So at first, absolutely, I hated it. But it was still cool as fuck. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, I hated it because I thought I was gonna come in that bitch and just take over and they was gonna just love me because I was Squizzy Taylor and all that bullshit that's not real. You know what I'm saying? Then I realized this is a business that is a goddamn $1 billion business and they know how to run, you know what I'm saying? When it got to $1 billion, they didn't know what the fuck they was doing. So, you know what I'm saying? And it was a what's that called? Like a reality check. Like, nigga, you a little dog, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody give a fuck that a couple different niggas know you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're in business, you know what I'm saying? So that was cool, but, and I took that with a grain of salt and I learned it. You know what I'm saying? But it was always dope from day one that, nigga, when they told me, nigga, there's probably, at that time I'm on the night show, it's probably 200,000 people listening to you right now. You know what I'm saying? Then I started getting letters from jail and, you know what I'm saying? And people in warehouses and people that would never know me, like, bro, you hard. Like, when a nigga told me I'm lit in jail, like, he was like, nigga, when we get, I don't know, I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I guess there's some free time and what niggas do is listen to the radio. You feel what I'm saying? And they like, nigga, when you come on the motherfucker, when we find out Squizzy gonna be on that bitch, nigga, it's lit. Like, nigga, we fuck with you. And it's a Mexican telling me this shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, them niggas that barely know English, but love your shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like a humbling experience like that. That's crazy. Like, I'll probably never meet this nigga. He could be doing, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know his story. Or he might not even know I'm black. He might not even fuck with me. It might be, you know what I'm saying? So it's just the power in music and to know I'm touching that many motherfucking people. It became dope. And then as much as you get the backlash of radio, I was starting to see like, nigga, I'm touching some people that these niggas don't even know that I'm touching. You know what I'm saying? So that became dope. And then I learned how it worked. You know what I'm saying? And I learned how to work my way in that motherfucker. I shut up and watch. You know what I'm saying? And figure it out. Yo, this DJ Squizzy Taylor, man, and we just chopped it up with Uncle Tux, man, on the nitty gritty. Yes, sir.
What's good? All those tuning in Denver, metro area, Aurora, South Aurora, Montbello, wherever you're from. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to Jamont Humphrey. Thanks for tuning in. Sucker Duckin'.
That's my nigga right there. You got them plates ready, kids?
And Tremaine Chef Buddha Duncan. And we're going to see about getting you on the show. I see you're interested. So just look in your inbox for the information. Again, it's Miss Jessie. if you're wondering. We just sitting here after midnight, shooting the shit, chilling, feeling the vibes. Where our background music at? I was grooving to that. That shit was nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
I felt a little wretched.
Cause you know it's quarantine shit. I was like, I just need a reason to get cute. Feel like I'm gonna go to the club
and sit in the goddamn
Y'all
house.
see the bronzer and shit? You know what I'm saying? Bitch, put lashes on for y'all niggas. I hope y'all leave comments below. You know, let us know. We looking good tonight. Shit, say something to us. You know, stay engaged in any topic y'all want to touch on. Whether y'all agree or disagree on any topics that we've covered, you know, go ahead and just let us know what it do. Hey, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
It's good.
Hey, bitch.
How y'all doing on this quarantine shit? We almost ready for this shit to be over or what? Are we winning during quarantine?
I'm winning, man. I'm stacking. I ain't getting fat, and I'm loving it. I spend a lot of time alone. Like I need to. I ain't really
Got that thing on quarantine.
And when my job that I do now, I drive a lot, so it's not a lot of people on the road. Even though some motherfuckers do still be on the road, on the highway in the drop top, going 40 and a 75, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the traffic's not crazy. Like I really enjoy that. Like you know, traffic in Denver was crazy.
I'm not
as hell.
gonna when that shit come
But
back.
it's already picking
It ain't
up.
coming back
It's
like that.
already
Man.
picking
It ain't
up.
gonna be the same, y'all. It's gonna be a minute for
it's
it.
already
It
picking
ain't
up,
gonna be the
so-
I
same.
mean, I don't know. We've been compliant thus far.
It
but
just sucks, like going to
ready.
stores now, like you gotta wait in these long ass, stupid ass lines. And then the other day I was at King Soopers, I had a bitch tell me that I was going the wrong way down the aisle. Right, so now it's fucking citizen police
aisle
and shit out
traffic
here.
and
Right,
shit?
I looked at the bitch. I said, "Bitch, you should have fucked me. Get the fuck out my
police.
fucking face. I'm Insta shopping right now, bitch. I'm trying to get a bag.
Y'all
I ain't worried about you." Stupid ass bitch. When they hire security, you be the first nigga I'll nominate. Get your ass out my fucking face. Fucking police. You the police now. Fucking corona
we
police.
don't
They out
always
there.
have to wear a mask.
They doing that too. Like, you don't have a mask on. I don't, you know, who you gonna tell?
Good. I'm protected from all y'all because that's what they said. They said
crazy.
the mask don't protect you from getting. Ooh,
It's crazy.
nah.
I mean, because we got the lights.
Niggas need to know that the only way
It's
you really
ready.
protecting yourself is to boost your immune system. Like, people don't realize that, like, it's influenza, bro. It's not some miraculous thing that just came out the air, bro. They made this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you should already be practicing, like I was talking about bitches with the dry pussy. You should be eating right.
It's quarantine.
Right? You should be eating right. You should be moisturized. Inside and out.
Moisture.
Lubrication. Lose the
Lube it
bitch.
up. Shoot.
That's what's up.
Shoot.
I want to say I've been saving money, but these packages just keep coming out of
Oh, so you
nowhere.
an Amazon freak.
I mean, all kind of stuff just being delivered.
So you ain't saving.
Well, what you buying the most? Clothes. That's what
Eyelashes.
That's my shit.
She an eyelash shopper, you can tell. You see
How you just gonna try to judge me
We
like
all have
that?
lashes on.
You know, because I got my lash lady live in the next building, so I ain't even got it,
Oh, plug me.
Oh, so you ain't shopping. I had the wrong topic. Okay, so what you shopping for? Let us know.
Right now I'm doing furniture.
Shopping
Like,
furniture.
Yep, I'm trying to find like different exotic pieces. And
I'm trying to
stuff.
find different exotic people, shopping people.
I've been checking out
I
the
ain't even know where to
delivery people.
go. Honestly, we just see somebody in Walmart. Hey,
It's taking like
kinda
so
cute.
long to get a package right now. I don't want to order shit. I don't want to go to the fucking store. That's why
What kind of delivery
I love
system
going
you
to the
got?
store.
The packages be on time.
Yeah, them packages be slow. I just ordered some of that Total Life Changes that NutriBurst.
I don't know what that is.
It is supposed to be there. Probably, I think they said 3 to 5 days. It took about 7 to 10 days.
And what's NutriBurst? Does it help the?
It's like a bitters.
Oh,
It's like a bitters. So for all you people out there who got that, yeah, I help you do that.
the gut. We ain't got
The
no
people that
time.
can't shit, is that what you start talking about?
That's how you get rid of fat. Is you shit. That's what it is. It's shit in your belly. If you didn't know.
I mean, if you losing mad weight after shits, you got a lot of
You got shit in your
a lot of
colon.
shit.
and
Bitch, you
your
2 pounds lighter after a shit.
Stop eating all the fucking steaks.
Cut the meat out.
Stop eating all them goddamn steaks.
The
That's
shit
what I'm
is
talking
just
about.
losing weight.
Wonder why your pussy dry.
I bet. Because
You
you
better incorporate
shit.
some kale in your shit. You hear me?
So the more you shit, the
better, the more regular.
more regular you are,
The smaller your belly will be.
The smaller your belly will be, and the better your pussy, the wetter your pussy will be.
Well, that part, no, really.
I don't know what these. Hey, yo,
This
bitch.
is what we're being
Hey,
told.
bitch. This is where
This
we
is what we're
get
being
real,
told, though.
bitch.
This is what.
Let me tell you, I got all the belly. I'm a healthy fat bitch. I eat my vegetables, my juices, my fruits, all that. And underneath this motherfucking fupa is the juicy body. I don't know what y'all talk about with no bitches that eat steak, got dry pussy, because I like my steak medium rare. My
Medium motherfucking rare.
What y'all just went to a whole thing? Yes, nigga. That motherfucker is marinating.
So, do
underneath
your
that
girlfriends tell you
motherfucker.
you have good pussy? Do you let them? I just want to know. Do they want to return a favor to you, and are you accepting?
In some situations, yeah, but I usually don't. If she can't kiss, I don't let her do it. It's just a waste of my time. I'm a professional, so I do it very well.
So you.
And so,
how do you know she's a good kisser that she can eat pussy?
yeah, it's just cause if you can't kiss, like,
It should.
you just say, yeah, it's not right. You ain't
She
gonna
gonna
do
do
that
the same
right.
thing to your
Cause
pussy.
that's what that is. That's a whole tongue kiss session. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't do that, you can't do this.
so funny.
Fuck you, mean?
I'm just visualizing.
Hey, this nigga likes visuals. She's a weirdo.
I love visuals.
Officially.
Paint
My
the
nigga's a
picture for
weirdo.
me.
Officially.
I'm a
she
storyteller.
Okay.
No, my
you
shit
said
fire.
She
It's
don't
untouched,
kiss
man.
right.
My
She
shit
can't eat
untouched, so
pussy.
it's fire. You know what I'm saying? Everything right. You feel me?
Shay?
Absolutely. It's hot down there, especially in the summertime.
Alright. Well, I just want to make sure
But
you're
I'm kind
drinking
of
your
hair. I
water.
really don't get a lot of hair, so
You don't get a lot of hair?
I don't get a lot of hair nowhere really.
I didn't ask that. The only answer the question I
Bitch
asked.
just asked me, do I shave? Cause
Is
she not
I don't need to know the grade of the texture down there.
come on, man.
Does it match
Fuck
your
out of
eyebrows?
Do it got a line up? Did you do the kitty strip?
You should still scape it. Studscape.
Now shit's
Do
getting
y'all like to get waxed?
No, bro. Don't
That should be smooth.
Oh,
God damn, that
nobody
shit
does that
hurt.
with me, bro. That
My
shit-
skin is too soft and fragile. I don't like that shit.
You talking about the rip shit?
The rip shit.
The shit where they rip
It's hot
you,
and
be
then
like,
they rip.
You
Yeah,
just go in there, open your legs, and just.
yeah, I
They
don't
just
open my
rip.
legs for random people now. No. Nah. I think God bless me and my hairless ass. That's cool. Y'all right. Fuck, you like that wax shit? 'Cause you brought it up, so you must be in here every Sunday. Bikini me, please. The fuck?
No, I was. Just
How often you gotta do that if you do
I don't
that?
know. You asking the wrong nigga. Ask
I didn't mean to
The
look
more,
at you.
the more you,
I'm looking over your hat.
the more you do it, the less hair you get.
So it basically rips your follicles off, ladies and gentlemen.
And
You
gentlemen.
won't grow no
And
hair.
gentle stuff.
Because dudes do it too. They get waxed and shit. Fucking porn
I don't
stars.
like that shit. I like a hairy, manly man. Don't
You think a dude
skank
that
it,
shave is
whatever.
gay? You think a dude
No, I
that
don't
shave
think
is
he's gay. I don't think you need to do it to make your dick look bigger. I don't think you need to do it at all. If you want to like pull it out and cut the meat, whatever. But to like go up
That
under
nigga
the
like,
balls and
take
shave
the
it,
scissors
take a
and cut
razor
the
to it, wash it off, keep going. With bitches, hey bitches like me love the manliest of men. Like that's cool, baby. You don't have to get in the shower right after work. I like that manly smell. That's fine. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta shave it off.
She
That
like-
shit.
She
I like the jungle.
tart dick and piss.
I like the tart.
Learning a lot about my
Had to
sis.
flip that
I'm
shit.
learning a lot about my sis, bro. You hear me?
And I just learned the
Likes
grade and
to be
texture of her
pissed
pussy
on.
hair.
She like
She got
getting
waves.
pissing on niggas. And what did you just say? Like,
You got waves.
you a fucking weirdo. Fucking weirdo.
Hey, shout out to all the weirdos who ain't scared to be weird.
Shout out to
in
these
this
weird
bitch.
ass niggas out here.
I ain't scared to be
Only got
weird.
one like.
I think
One
there's a
motherfucking
difference in being weird and being adventurous.
I'm an adventurous weirdo.
Okay.
Jessie is
There's
straight.
nothing wrong with it.
Hey,
You
y'all.
know,
Hey,
you
hey.
can't
My
knock
nigga-
it until
My
you
nigga
try
just
it,
said
huh?
she like sweaty balls in case y'all didn't read between the
I
lines.
like that man shit.
She like
She was like,
tart
come
dick.
home, nigga, you already about to be dirty.
She like all day
Get
dick.
up in this
She like
shit,
that all day.
nigga, and then we can take it to the shower, huh?
And then.
And then I
Hey.
suck your dick.
Right. And you might can kiss me Yeah.
Where's my towel?
Shit, I
Can't handle
mean,
this
that's what she want. Fuck what you heard, nigga. I've been waiting almost 10 hours already while you was at the damn job, huh? You want that shit right when they come in the door, honey. I'm home.
Musty ass over here, nigga.
I know that's motherfucking
So
right.
is this musty dick that didn't shower that morning? That showered the morning before, or did this dick shower
that
that morning?
far. I just like the way a man has a natural, the pheromones of a man. It's just a man. It's a man thing. You don't like men, so I don't know if you would know.
I don't know.
I like the
That's why I'm
fragrance of
asking.
a man, not no nigga who smell good all goddamn day. Nigga, you ain't done nothing. You smell good still.
You smell good.
Yeah,
You like
take
stinky.
the trash out.
So you like stinky niggas?
I like a nigga. I like a rough.
That's real shit, though. Yeah, what she's saying
What they
is
say?
real shit.
Shout out to
It's not about a nigga good.
I can relate
He's
to that. I can
clean,
relate to that
but
with a female
you know,
too, 'cause, like,
Would you like a stinky bitch?
Nah, but I know what you're saying though. Like, you know what I'm saying.
I like your
On a
natural
serious
smell.
note, like, on a serious
Don't
note,
coat yourself with
your regular body smell, like not no, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I've been in situations before where, you know, things would start popping off and shit, and then I would look over, and you can figure out what kind of situation this is. I look over and she just dousing the stuff in spray. Like, come on. We all ever smell like that rainbow shit you just sprayed.
Ooh, and whatever else you didn't clean is under that. It's coming out too.
Cause why are you spraying?
Why are you
yourself?
trying to cover up that twat though? That shit straight. Bitch got that.
Do y'all ever? So do you like?
mm.
So do you guys like your natural body smells? Like, does that ever just turn you on? Like, damn, I smell good.
Yeah, everybody has their own smell.
I don't think men do that. I hope they don't. It's a woman thing, but hey, y'all, I miss dancing.
Wait.
Shout out to Squizzy, Hey Tom, all the DJs. When this shit start popping off again, I'm coming to dance. I want y'all to play all the hottest shit.
Yeah, we need Tenor to open the after hours.
Tenor, get the bottles ready.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a long time, ladies and gentlemen.
it will.
That's all right, you
Looking
know.
at a good 10 to 12 months.
Don't
people.
just try to bust our
No, niggas, it's gonna be somebody that's gonna rent the office space or some shit, and the DJ's gonna be there, and we gonna have these lights.
I ain't gonna be there because I ain't catching the room to hear me. I need 24 months.
Niggas is probably gonna be in
anybody's
there now.
job. And I already been a 6 feet nigga anyway. I'm 12 now.
Well, somebody
Fuck
told me
over there with that shit.
it was the 5G towers, and now the 5G towers are radiating too much radiation, and people are getting sick from that. So it's not even really a contagious thing.
People are getting sick
Everybody's
from being
getting sick.
ignorant. That's what people getting sick from. Being ignorant.
We all
Should've
gonna
talked
die from
about that.
We
something.
ain't got no comments.
Some ignorant.
Who's new to the tune in? Let's see what y'all talking about.
Irvin K-Mac? I hope I said that right. Said this
Yeah,
fun
Irvin.
shit.
Hey, shout out to you, Irvin. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you tuning in. Welcome to the cast, to the voices of Venus. The voices of penis. The voices of penis. Shout out to Taliban. We with the band. We with the band. We with the band.
Fuck you, nigga.
Nah, this is live though.
Damn.
This is cool. This is my club time. Do a show.
This is how close we're gonna get to
Don't mind if I
anything.
do.
For a while.
I mean, that's why we gotta, you know, create our own fun. You know, black people have always been known to be innovative. Shout out to all the black people.
I just need to say shout out to all the black people.
Black people.
And the niggas. Because you know it's the difference.
We love y'all black people. We hate y'all niggas.
Oh no, I love niggas.
All right, I was just about to say, I know what I'm talking about.
I hate everybody.
We love you,
If
niggas.
you stupid, then you stupid. I hate y'all all the same.
Mm-mm.
Black, white, Chinese. I don't give a
I
fuck
love
what
them.
color you are. If you stupid, I don't like you. I just don't like you.
Oh, we have some questions for the audience? Okay.
Which is harder to say? I apologize, I need help, or I love you.
Which is harder to say? I apologize, I need help, or I love you? For what? Men, female? Well, we can tap on the female part right now. I think for women.
Talk about how y'all feel.
Oh, I think it's
For me, HB, I need help because I'm one of them type of people. I like to do shit on my own. I don't really like asking people for shit just because of like life experience and stuff. Like you ask somebody for some shit and then now all of a sudden you own the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like to do shit on my own. So I think that would be probably the hardest thing for me is to ask somebody for help because on top of that, I'm just being used to motherfuckers not really being helpful. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm more helpful. I can get it done myself. I get it done faster. So I think that would be probably for me the asking for help piece. Like everything else I can do easy.
That's not hard for me to say, I love you or can you help? But for me to apologize, I'm the type of person, I don't even thinking I'm wrong all the time. So it's harder for me to apologize. I'm like, I didn't think I was wrong. But I mean, I'm sorry if your feelings are hurt, but that's not necessarily an apology. But I still feel how I feel. It's not hard for me to tell motherfucker I love them because I'm a Cancer. And Cancers love, and we wear that shit on our sleeve. And we ain't afraid to, to the motherfucker we love, we gonna put that motherfucker in the forefront. So that's not hard for me. What you think? What's the hardest for you?
I think the love part. I don't. I know. I love hard. So I think the love part to just actually say, like, if I love you, I love you. Like, I care for you. You die tomorrow. I'm a cry type. But, like, to actually say, like, I love you to somebody that I had to grow on or something like that, it's hard. I just, I just let it flow. I don't be like, oh, let me tell this person I love them. Like, I'll just show it.
Wait till their funeral?
No, shut up. I said, but I love her. But I show it, so it shouldn't really be always told to be like, I love you, I love you.
Yeah, that love shit's overrated anyway.
Like,
people
I show it.
Out there real recklessly anyway.
So I feel like I show it more than I say it.
You have to say it, right.
Right, but if you know me and you know how I deal with you or how I respect you and stuff like that, then I shouldn't have to say it too much.
What about you?
What about you?
Mine is that I need help, and I think mine is a pride thing. I got terrible pride. That's one of my weak points or whatever. But I'm usually the go-to person for people. So everybody's kind of like,
right.
Mandi got you. She's a resource. She can figure it out.
But then who does Mandi have?
Right.
When you're the rock, who are you? Who's soft for you?
I have no idea. Mandi got Mandi, I guess, because I would bite my tongue before, and that's horrible. But I would bite my tongue before I'd be like, "Can you help?"
It's easy to be there, especially if you feel like you're the one that's always helping. And when you do need some help, who do you really feel like you can go ask? If you just
all the motherfuckers that asked you for help. It was easy for you all to ask for help.
How they gonna help you? You always helping them, and they can't help themselves. You always helping them because they can't help themselves.
You're gonna ask the motherfucker that you're gonna ask help from because you obviously know that they can help you. You're not just going to be asking anybody.
But help ain't got to just be giving something to somebody. Help is time and everything else.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I probably ain't got a dime in my pocket, but nigga, you need somebody to talk to. I'm sit right there. Even if you ain't got no words to say, nigga, that's still being there. So you can't really take it as material stuff. Because I might not have it, but I still care for you. You know what I'm saying? But when I ask you for something, you probably could give it to me, but I might be another person that can do something else for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's always there. She listens to you. You know what I'm saying? She'll sit there or she'll come over to the house or you know what I'm saying? Then to this person, this other friend, that can be like, nigga, here's $500, pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? To the other one that can sit here and say, nigga, cry on my shoulder.
Well then, okay, well let's flip it. What rocks y'all nerves more when you want somebody to apologize, to tell you they love you, or to ask you for help? Like, what's more frustrating? Because for me, it would be not asking for help because I'm a giver. I'm a nurturer by nature. So if I'm not like giving and helping out, I'm feeling like I'm doing you a disservice. So I need to be needed. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of a masculine, a more masculine attribute of mine when I'm dominated shit.
I get what you're saying.
When I put my strap
But
on.
I think mine might be the same too. Because I help a lot of people. I give.
So when they don't ask
like,
for help, it frustrates you?
Yeah, like not even, but like you just said, you give. Like we're them type of people that just will give. Like you don't even really have to help or ask me. So I wouldn't even say that one. Let's take that back. I think the apology.
Like niggas say sorry.
Then for me, it's like I don't really care really what you say.
But
like,
women love that though.
And well, I'm not a regular girl.
Are you the woman that
I'm
not a regular?
So you don't want a bitch to piss you off.
I'm a shit.
To piss on you, and shouldn't she not say sorry?
If you meant to piss on me, then why would you apologize? Bitch, you
Oh,
just
my
not
bad,
meant to
baby.
whoop your ass.
You thought that
we
was
good,
fair?
we even.
You thought it was fair?
We even. Like I'm not about to sit there. Like I don't apologize for shit. If I really meant it, I'm not gonna apologize for it. You know what I'm saying? But if I was wrong, I will apologize. But I think it's more frustrating for me for someone to expect me to apologize. Like I don't feel sorry, so I'm not gonna apologize. So it doesn't really matter to me on the other side of it if somebody's like, oh, you know, you won't apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter. Like if you say something, that's how you felt, and then we gonna let bygones be bygones.
Right.
Depending on how that situation dissolves itself. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not about to sit here and spend hours and days tripping with a motherfucker because they won't say sorry. What the fuck? That shit's childish to me.
I mean, we got a trip, but I mean, saying
People
sorry
gotta-
does go a long way.
But
and,
people
like,
do trip though.
that makes me feel better.
When
All
you're
right.
sorry, why
Not
are
to
you
give
doing
some
shit
pussy.
you gotta
Just say sorry.
apologize for?
Just say
though?
sorry. You got some pussy.
Why are you doing shit you gotta say sorry for? You did it, you must
Because that's just, it's in our human nature. This is what we do.
People fuck up sometimes.
And we
Hey,
need to
yo, bitch.
apologize.
Hey, bitch.
Nigga, fuck up. They fuck
I'm
up.
sorry.
It's okay. We fuck up.
All right, another question. I've seen this online. You find out your man has been seeing this woman for the last 7 months. She tells you, or vice versa. She tells you, I'm not leaving him, and it's obvious that we both love him. So let's work on all of us being together. I make $112,000 a year, and I have no children. What's your response?
And this is coming from a man.
No, this is a bitch. So the bitch is saying this. You find out your man has been seeing this woman for the last 7 months.
Okay.
She tells you, I'm not leaving him. It's obvious that we both love him. So let's work on all of us being together. I make over 100 racks annually, and I have no children.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't leaving this nigga. You good. You cool. Let me tell you why I'm with it. It is just not realistic to just be
Completely.
and I hate to say this, it's just like an observation. Monogamy is so far-fetched, just like it's almost an outdated thing. And I mean, if the woman would tell me that and say, hey, I'm not leaving your man, that means, you know, in some way she feels territorial in the way she's saying that's her man too. You know, obviously she's not trying to leave. I'm all down for peace, love, and company. You feel me? So
Peace, love,
hey,
and company.
give me a piece. I can love that, and you can be the company. And in my mind, I can say whether I feel like he puts me first or her first. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I just like peace and harmony. So if this nigga ain't gonna fuck with her, and obviously she a down bitch, she making bread, and you make 100 and some thousand a year,
And you have the nerve to call my phone, bitch, and tell me this.
so you a phone bitch.
I don't think it's really
I'm thinking you caught me right there, bitch. He's yours and he's mine. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's petty though.
Shit, well, we're open.
That's gonna be a messy ass situation for
That
me.
shit just don't happen when people are that open and
Yeah,
that
that's
raw
messy. That's
and
messy.
real. It ain't messy. It's
That can
true.
get messy, bro.
But
That
it's
can
true
get messy.
because, and then that's where you need to analyze your security, because if you are not secure enough to take that in and say that, hey, this is a real motherfucker stepping to you saying that we finna share this nigga. And I'm not going nowhere. Stop calling it cheating. Let's just all, you know, and I got some, you know, I can bring things to the table.
Bitch, I'm gonna pay your bills.
And hey, I'm with it.
Okay.
I mean, I like
Go
that.
on with me.
I like that.
Nah,
I
I think
I like
think
that
about
approach.
that.
I'll be cool with that, but I think it just depends on how the situation started. Like, when we was exclusive.
No,
Type
yeah,
shit.
we
You
exclusive.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you snuck around and did that.
And
I'm
it's
like, look
not
at you
around.
differently.
And she
That's,
stuck around.
that's that because you lied though. Like, I really don't fuck with liars. Though.
So I'm not the person who
There's
thinks
no need
not
to lie,
giving
though.
information is lying.
There's no need to lie.
That's
You
just
should've-
withholding
You
information.
should have just came out with that in the beginning, and I would have been with that. But
That
the
it
fact
didn't
that you-
happen in the beginning.
I'm saying, but she said 7 months, my nigga.
But
That
you gotta
means-
think about it. You gotta think about it. What if this nigga came to her house, told her like, bitch, I'm not leaving my wife. You gonna get with the fucking program, or you can get gone.
That ain't what she said, though.
But that's basically I'm saying, if the nigga
happened
basically told her that there had been a conversation in between him and her for her to even call that phone and even say that shit to his main bitch.
Meaning they had to talk about.
So they had to. It had to be brought up. I don't give a damn.
So he was talking with the mistress about calling the wife, because that's the only.
But I'm just saying anything could have happened. But I'm saying it's a conversation.
The bitch is bold.
I don't give a damn.
The situation's
It's
happening.
a conversation, and for her to be like, I'm not leaving them. There has to be a reason.
Right. I'm not trying to dig for the reason as if, oh, am I good enough or not? It just, I understand. I mean, I've grown to understand that men just like variety. That's not that they don't love you any less. They just want this too. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, like after about a
She
year,
probably can't do this, but she can do this.
Even if she do everything I do, and less.
I get bored though after about a year anyway, so it'd be great if we can bring some friends over.
Y'all ain't got no damn sense.
Jamar Humphrey said church. Fred Coco
Ashley
Ashley said exactly. I don't like fucking liars. So we have split.
Cause that's how it came off. Like the nigga,
but everybody
she
lies.
just came out with it like 7 months. I've been doing this type shit. Bitch, you should have said that from the beginning that you wanted to have.
What if she just found out about you? What if you wasn't even in this conversation?
What if you're the other bitch?
Right? Like you don't even know. That's what I'm saying. There had to been a conversation. My nigga, no matter what.
I just don't do
He probably been fucking on this bitch for 7 months.
You should have said that.
So you wasted a lot of time because I've been cool with it. You could have brought the bitch to the crib.
Right, exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
You lied.
Now you lied.
Now you gotta go.
We can get past lies because if it's somebody you with that you love that much to stick around and stay because
nigga, love is
you raised had a 7 month
you're not about to
relationship.
do that, bro. You gonna holler at
love isn't overrated. Love is just redefined.
Yeah, man, you just
and let me
fuck
tell
on
you,
somebody for 7 months and now you want to bring them over.
No, he don't want to bring her over.
It wasn't him bringing over.
She
then came over.
Yeah,
and I applaud her. I mean, am I gonna be just like, oh, you lied, it's okay, I fuck with it. No, I mean, we can have a conversation about, okay, should something this magnitude happen in the future? Now you see how my reaction would be. Just keep it 1,000. You know, if that's one thing that I require, because people are gonna lie, people gonna fuck up, but you gotta give people room to fuck up.
You need to do that in the beginning, bitch. Don't come to me 7 months later with nothing. 7 months is a long time.
Well, she don't want to lose you, and she know you ain't gonna
you
be
just
with
lost me, bitch.
Once again,
you should have kept that shit a secret with your stupid ass. Should have just paid my motherfucking bills then.
But you also have to think about
it was probably her gut
as to where your relationship is.
Then when I do it, I'm gonna get treated like a nigga. So I ain't trying to hear that shit.
But it was probably her gut. Like, I don't know. No, I don't agree. Fuck it. Fucking agree.
She said no.
That bitch was tight. She tight. She motherfucking tight. I don't give a damn.
She trying to add to the empire. You gonna
Let's
leave
go.
I don't appreciate.
We might even get to that point that we all helped each other, and this bitch was like, okay, well, I got somebody now, but shit, we a success.
That's because you a special bitch. And
high five, bitch.
You see the bigger picture.
Nigga, we gonna come up together. Let's come up together. That's what's wrong with us black people.
Ain't nothing wrong with my black ass. I'm good, nigga. I'm good. Ain't shit wrong with me. Speak for yourself.
Once I learn to come together,
speak for me. I got my own lips.
That's what's wrong with us.
I speak for moi, okay? I ain't with the bullshit. If you want to have a multiple monogamous poly whatever, bitch, come to me on day uno, bitch.
But you don't even know the rules.
Don't come at me on day 435.
That's not how humans work.
You don't know the rules.
You can ask
she just gave you
I don't care who you fucking with. Just come be in the open with that shit. Don't be bringing
in about 3 months.
I don't like surprises.
Fuck with somebody for 7 months.
Don't surprise me. It's a surprise. It's gonna get you slapped.
But then what if it was like a test? Like, what if he was testing it? Like, let me see. Like, I gotta give it all of it. Let's see.
I would then be abusive at that point.
I guess we have to speak for ourselves because being in a situation before where, you know, it was beef between me and somebody and we finally came together and things were just great. Just being, just
But those are different levels,
to be
sis. Those is different levels, sis, because it's like,
It does. You have to
it just
grow.
depends. Like, if there's children involved, that's different. But I'm gay.
I wasn't even thinking
So,
about the
bitch, what
kids.
you doing over there?
It's not
You should
even
have said
about
it
It got nothing to do with the kids.
Fuck them kids, like that.
If there are kids,
Fuck them kids. Nigga, we talking about me, you, and him.
That's the notion of making shit work, bro. Like, that's how that shit kind of folds.
Okay, so we lied. Make it work.
But in my situation,
So
I'm a
another
lesbian,
bitch, make
right?
it work.
So, and I'm like I said, bitch. You
Even
become
if the
correct in
even
beginning,
okay,
don't
say
come at all. You
didn't
know,
come correct.
You
Okay,
gotta go
make
to
it
your
work.
grave with that shit. If I'm thinking we this
Make it work.
uno, you need to come.
So it's not worth it to you.
So okay, let me ask you a question. Will you be?
Because I don't never know what these bitches do.
But you just said you'll be mad at both, so I can't even ask you.
So you
different.
trying to say lesbians don't cheat?
I never said that.
Okay.
That's not cheating.
Let's go
I never
there.
said that.
So you would give
Humans
up
cheat.
the one that you love
So she could go be
if
with
somebody
Tweedledee?
else that loves her comes to you and say, "We love this person." Okay,
Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to be with that.
we need to work this out.
Y'all have fun.
This is how I can contribute.
Thanks for tuning in. Sorry to cut you off. We out of here, y'all.
Yeah,
We're going to continue this stuff next week, sis.
I'm gonna
Topic.
be at the house sleep later.
Thank you for your comments and tuning
I'm
in.
tired.
This Miss Jessie, Miss Jessie. Got your girl.
Hey, D baby, Dev.
Sankofa, aka KC.
And Mandi.
Yeah. And we are out. Hey, bitch.